go inside here, and then you can switch between fast and thinking. Thinking is how you get access to Gemini 3 Pro, and then you can say like, okay, create a video or stay organized or build an idea, etc. Right. So, for example, here we can go to Canvas and we can say, right, build out a SaaS tool for generating ideas for YouTube videos, right? Based on Julian Goldie SEO's channel. And then I can actually generate a SaaS tool that creates video ideas for me, and I just click a button, right? And it's so simple and easy to use. So wait for that to load, and you can see here it's thinking through the process. Now, I've compared this versus ChatGPT, and honestly, this is one of the best tools that I've ever used. I think ChatGPT actually got worse, not better, with the latest updates, especially with 5.1. Whereas, for example, with Google Gemini, it's easily one of the most powerful tools that I've ever used in my life. It's absolutely wild. So you can see it's coding now. Basically, what this is doing is generating the SaaS tool. And literally, all you have to do is give it an idea, and then it will go off and create this, right? So you can be very simplistic in the way that you prompt it, and it'll basically figure out, okay, here's exactly what you need and how you're going to do it, right? And now you can see that's going to create and code it over here on Canvas, and then we can wait for that to load, start generating it. Now, some people are going to say, I need to, understand how Gemini 3 works first before you start using it. I would say, no, you don't. That's backwards thinking. So you don't need to understand how the engine works to drive a car, right? You need to know where the gas pedal is and where you want to go. So I would say stop trying to become like an AI expert if you're going to try this stuff out and start automating business. Just start building things now that grow your business. And, the people right now aren't the ones who understand the technology the best. They're the ones who build it faster than their competition. Also, some people want to say like, oh, okay, I should wait for tutorials and courses before I try this. Whilst you're waiting, your competitors are building, right? They're testing, they're launching, they get results. So every day you wait is another day they pull ahead. And these tools are free for you to test, and they're live right now. So you can literally start in the next 5 minutes. The only thing stopping you is the story you're telling yourself about needing permission for preparation. So if you're thinking about using this stuff, just get straight into it. Get stuck in, start building. Mark says, hi, good to see you here, Mark. And you can see here now we've got the examples of what we're going to create. So we've got the generator. We can share that tool if we want to. And then we've got the code and everything else over here, right? And we can switch between like, what do we want to talk about here? So, for example, we can select, okay, this is my niche. And then here's the tools and topics we're going to talk about, right? So let's say, for example, my niche is dog training. And then my target audience is dog owners. Right? And I'm just showing this so you can see an example of what sort of ideas you can come up with and how easy it is to build these SaaS tools. And then if you don't like them, you can easily change them as well, right? So this might be terrible on version 1, but if we go back and forth with it for a few options, we can easily do this, right? And then you can see it's come up with a bunch of ideas right here. Now, what you can also do inside the chat here is you can say, okay, don't make it about AI automation. Create a generic tool that comes up with clickbait ideas in one click based on the user's niche plus their audience, right? And then we can easily edit that tool automatically over in the canvas. So what we're doing on the left-hand side is briefing it. What we're doing on the right-hand side is building it. This is where the AI does its magic, and this is where we do our magic, right? And we just take ideas, we plug it into the idea machine, the idea machine pumps out the actual tool itself. All right. So we're gonna wait for that to load. And then what I can also do once it's done is I will share that in a second. I'll put it inside the AI profit boarding.